Hello ladies, and welcome back to my channel. For any new subscribers, my name is Olivia and welcome. So today's video, I'm really excited. I just received my package with my order from the Wrapunzel Summer 2020 line. I am beyond excited. I ordered the Shortcake-n-Berries Kit. So pretty. The kit contained 2 scarves. This absolutely gorgeous scarf. It feels the texture of a cornerstone. It's slightly heavier than an original 2-in-1, but not as knobbly as the tough 2-in-1. So it's rather light, rather airy, and it's so soft. This is a mustardy color. It's really the color of a shortcake. It's lovely. So the second scarf is this tough 2-in. It's a texture of a tough 2-in-1. So that's what I'll probably end up calling it. But it's this beautiful, beautiful berries color. It's got reds and burgundies or wine. And then the same color, the shortcake color, in there too. So it's sort of tie-dye-ish. For me, this is the only tie-dye I wear. I'm not a big tie-dye fan, but these are super cute. I have one in a blue color, a blue and a green color too. So this is really cool. Now I'm thinking I might do a couple of different wraps. That's my normal. I don't just stick with one thing. I will just play for a little bit. I am starting out with my Wendy. This is my blonde Wendy. I think the blonde would go with this better. I do have a white one down there, so I think a white, if you don't have a white one, I think if you don't have a white one. If you don't have a blonde one, I think a white one would be really cool. I don't like wearing the light scarves with my black Wendy because I think sometimes the black rubs off. Now, that's especially true in brand new shapers. I always wear the dark one with the dark scarves just in case it transfers, because we don't want to mess up a light colored scarf with black dye from the shaper. So I think it gets a little bit better. Just talk on this for a couple of seconds. It gets a little bit better as you wash your shaper. So it's not as transfery after a few washings, but I still caution is best. So I'm going to start out by finding out where the tag is. I have not, it's so new. I have not ironed off the tag. I haven't pulled it off. So I'm going to try to keep that tucked away. I'll do that later. I couldn't wait to get this out of the package and wrapping with it. So I'm going to start by folding over the front edge and placing this on my head. I have no idea where this wrap session is going to go because I haven't played with these before. This is kind of like the way I like to do things. I like to just go with the flow. All right, my long tail is on this side. My short tail is on this side. I do like a lot of angles, and I know that can seem a little repetitive, but I think with certain face shapes look better with certain types of wraps, and angled wraps for my face shape are much preferred. I like the way they look. So I do a lot of them. Apologies if it seems repetitive. I'm going to take the berry, and I think I'm going to tie it on at an angle opposite from this one with the long tails. I'm going to put you over here for a second. All right, I'm going to put it on. I'll just do it to show you. I'm trying to explain and Okay, so I like this burgundy part. We can always adjust it if you'd rather you'd rather have more red, but I like this burgundy to be up front. And I'm just tying it on, like so, at an angle. Okay. And I'm going to tie the knot in the back. Okay. Now, I have the shortcake ones on this side, the berry ones on this side. And we're going to walk you back just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start out with, I think I'm going to start out with the longer tail. Yeah, I'm going to start out with the longer tail because that's the one that's in front. I'm going to fold it into thirds. This is just a simple crisscross design, a crisscross turban design, like so. Okay. Believe it or not, this simple crisscross took the longest for me to learn how to do. I could not, I think I say this a lot, I could not figure out how to get all of the same color on one side. It took quite a long time for me to realize that both of the tails had to be on the same side. Both the same color tails had to be on the same side. I would always end up with opposites, and it was very frustrating. But now I've got it. So we've got the tail tucked away, like so. And I'm going to come over here, make sure this is tied tight. This one, the shorter tail is in the front, which is totally cool. I'm going to fold it into thirds, bring it up. Now, I'm not worried about this piece right here yet. I can always fix it after I bring up this tail. So if you notice a little bulge, don't worry about it. We can fix it. Okay, so I'm bringing this one up, and I'm going to tuck it away. Like so. Now this bulge, you can see, tuck, and it's hidden. Now I'm going to do the same thing here, again, with the thirds. Bring up at an angle. I try to keep these pieces, keep them about the same. So it just makes for a neater angle, just keeping the measurements approximately the same. You don't have to. It can be more spontaneous. So, okay. I have right like this. And I am going to cover up. I do not want to be able to see any of the red scarf after this point. You know, the tails that I'm bringing over, I don't want to see it. Of course, going to see it in the back, but on the sides, I don't want to see any of where I've tucked in, brought the tails up. So I've folded over the back to cover that up. All right, and then I'm going to bring up my last piece here, folding into thirds. Folding into thirds, bringing up, and back. Now, because this is a nice long tail, tuck it away. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Takes a little bit more. Now the same thing I'm going to do on this side that I did on this side. So I'm hiding away all the show of red, or as much of the show of red on this side as I can. I'm going to hide away as much as the shortcake color on this side because I don't want to see it. And adjust. Adjust. Like so. Okay. Now I hope the back of this looks really good because I can't see it. Now there were some really, really cute earrings shown with this kit. I totally couldn't justify it. I could justify this because, you know, husband, I don't have this. It's so pretty. I must have it. But the earrings, I have so many earrings. I just couldn't justify it, but I would probably wear this. Let me see. Let me pull these up here. The earrings. I probably could get away with wearing this. No. No. But I will say a secret. Now I'll tell you a secret on this. These earrings, like those are pretty, are an old pair, and this may come in handy for you guys. This is an old pair that was my Nana Naomi's. Now I loved the design, but they were discolored. They were really, really old and looked really old. So I took nail polish and I painted this like you would a fingernail, and I put a clear coat on the top. Just makes them more versatile because I can just take this off with some nail polish remover and repaint them. I think I probably have something this color in here that I could repaint this and have a brand new pair of earrings, just something random. So while the colors don't match so well right now, I could totally redo them, and I may, the next time I wear this may be this color and the top a color to match this. So we'll see. But I thought you might find that interesting. I'm always trying to find hacks and different things to make what I have go further, because again, I can justify getting new scarves, but new jewelry, not so much. So I'm thinking that I might wear it with these. I liked these earrings. I did purchase them in the spring line. So put this on and show you. I'm just going to put one on to show you how I think this will be the earrings I wear. So yay. Okay, back to having fun with this kit. I do like this. I'm going to spin around because I got distracted. And if you're new, I do that often, shiny, and I get distracted. So for the next style, I think I am going to take these all the way off. Okay. All right, my friends. I think we are going to do another turban style. And even Steven. There we go. Straight across. Okay. And then I'm going to just make this into a sash because I don't want the red to cover the back. So sash right down the center, like this. Please forgive the traffic. My one neighbor has a really, really, really loud car, and for some reason likes to race it up and down the street during the day. Okay, so if you could hear that, that's what that is. We all have to entertain ourselves somehow during our stay-at-home time. Okay. Straight across. And you can see why I like the angles much more for my face, because this just rounds me off. So, but I'm going to keep this just the way it is. I'm going to take these two, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to twist them loosely. I don't like to tight twist. I'm just going to twist. Bring this over. Okay. And I'm going to tuck it in the back where I can, in the side where I can, somewhere that we can do the same for this. Do like the twisted crown. And just do a twisted crown. That's really cute. It's kind of fun. Okay. Now keeping the sash, I'm pulling the one side forward, and then I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to bring up this side, and I'm going to tie a knot. Now, when I tie the knot, I'm going to keep to the side. I don't want the knot directly in the center. So I'm going to tie the knot right there. So ankle right there. It's kind of like a diagonal from the side of my nose up through my eye to right there. All right. Now I'm going to drop that down. And I'm going to do the same thing for my friend, the red. This one's a wee bit shorter. So not so much. Now, what I'm thinking, because again, I did not plan this out, what I'm thinking is this piece, I'm going to reach through. See if I can't find the pocket between. Okay, here you are. I'm going to reach through and pull him back. And then I'm going to tie this up here. Okay. Cute. Super cute. And bring him down here. Okay, now I feel like strawberry shortcake. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one. Again, not planned, but this is cute. I have to find a fun pin to wear this. So, and because everybody knows what's old is new again, you'll get hopefully get my strawberry shortcake reference. If not, it was a cartoon way back in the 1980s. Something fun. Okay, I do like this. Okay. I'm going to take this one off for a second. And I'm going to put it on because there's something I want to try out, see if I can do this. I'm going to put it on backwards. Put it backwards. I'm going to put it on so that the scarf is coming from behind in the sash form, up like so. Okay, because I want more tails. I want the longer tails, and I'm going to just tie it really quickly right here. Now I'm going to bring up these guys. I do want to leave some of this red visible in the front. And let's see if I can do that. Okay, if not, it's okay. All right, so I'm tying the knot again right here. All right, so first way to play with it, get these out of my face. The first way to play with it is to do a floofy fun fan style. I'm all for floof. And I am not going to be all neatnik and tuck away the tassely parts, the fringes. If they want to show, go right ahead. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so we're gonna do this one next. Just for fun, just for fun. Spread this out. And I will say, not all of these are going to work out, but this is kind of like my process. So, do the same thing here. And I'm going to just leave it all messy because I think that's cute. Just like so. And then do the same thing, finally, for our last tail. Bring it back. And tuck away. Again, I am not being super serious with this one. It's going to be all messy and with the little fringes, and I kind of like it. It's very casual, very fun. There's another look. Now I think they do probably 2 more looks just because I don't know how many I've done so far, but I think it might be fun to try a couple more. Okay, so keeping this tied sash-like right there. We are going to, again, bring this up and tie the knot. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to group them all together and see how this works. Just kind of group them together, give them a quick twist, just making it really big twist on the side, and bringing around the leftover tails and tucking them away. See how this works. Okay. I make sure the back looks all right. I don't think I want tons of tails hanging out, tons of fringes hanging out on this one. But I do like the feel of this. Now, if I were going to be running around and jumping up and down and doing all that kind of stuff, I would shove a couple pins in. But since I'm not, I didn't bother. All right, so I think this is cute. I'm going to spin around, show you the back. Now, if there are fringes showing in the back, I would typically stand in front of the mirror in my lavatory and make it so, you know, so you have a mirror here and a mirror here, so I would be able to see and tuck them away and be way more conscious of it. This is just a Tichel play, so no harm, no foul. Okay. Now I think one more, but I'm going to keep this one simple. Again, I'm feeling not, oh goodness, no big art pieces today. I'm not feeling it. But I think I'm going to, I feel like, excuse me, I feel like I have to sneeze. I think I'm going to do one of the first wraps that I mastered, and maybe some of you can tell me what this wrap is called. I think we'll have a little fun with this. But this was one of the very first wraps that I mastered when I started wrapping and realized, hey, there are really great tutorials for this stuff. And we don't have to get frustrated and stumble around. So, okay. I'm starting by placing it on my hat, placing the scarf on my head, slightly off center. I'm making sure that the tag is on the long end because I will be tucking that away. I'm tying it on at an angle. And I'm making sure when I tie the knot that the shorter end comes out on the bottom so that it lays right here. And I can already see that this is too long. So we're going to do this again. Practice makes better. Okay. Angle. And short end underneath. Okay, that's better. All right, so tied it on. I wanted it at an angle. It didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. I'm holding on to the front of my shaper, and I'm going to walk this guy back. Okay. All right, so I have this here. Now, I'm going to take my friend, and I think, where are you? I think we're going to go with this piece. I think it goes there. All right. Fold over slightly, just like so. Now, I don't want this piece to be super duper long. I want it to be comparable or slightly, you know, one way or the other. Slightly longer or slightly shorter because I want it like the cascade effect. I don't want them to be exactly the same. So I'm going to bring it, I'm going to tie it and bring it around. Yeah, I want it a little bit shorter. I do like this color, but if it doesn't work out that gets to be prominent, I'm just not going to hurt my feelings. So there, right like that. I think that's good because I like this. I could even probably go a little bit shorter and go here. Now let's see. That's not too bad. So I see, you can see the cascade, that kind of like this. So just tying it again so that the the shorter end comes out on the bottom. And we have this kind of layered look. So I'm going to open this guy up, figure out which way he wants to fold, and I'm going to fold him into thirds. And bring him up and over. Now at this point, a lot of times I just do one simple, and that's my, you know, just one simple, bring it around, one simple twist, bring it around and tuck it in. But I'm doing the several twists. I'm bringing this around the back, make sure not to get him involved. And I'm going to tuck this tail underneath here into the pocket. Okay. Make sure, I like to make sure it's laying flat. It's not all bubbly and bumpy. So that's that. You can see just a little bit of bubbles. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this. Figure out which way he wants to fold. Do the fold. Bring up at the same angle. Twist several times. Bring the scarf around the back. And then tuck this tail in to the pocket. Like so. Now I've got a little imperfection up here. No biggie. Okay. Now I think this is the last one I'm doing because I think I'm going to keep this one. Okay. Now just something random. This totally freeform pleat looks adorable. And I'm just going to let it go. I'm going with it. So this is going to be today's wrap. I just realized there's something wonky in the back. Tuck, tuck, tuck before I turn around to show you the back of the wrap. Okay, so here's the side. And here is the back. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video. A little bit of tickle play with the Shortcake-n-Berries Kit. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next tutorial.